redneck snack. We laugh. It's too short to be serious. Now we're going to run right through this, get as short of videos as we can, but I can't guarantee that it's going to be shorter than 10 minutes, but I'm going to try my best. First of all, please smash that subscribe button, like, comment, share, check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack. So yes, Arby's, new menu items, awesome. We don't typically get something for the winter, which is amazing. I love that we're getting a winter shake, so, you know, we're going to jump right into this. But they've got 2 new boneless wings. Kind of looks different than their typical their premium nuggets. I was not a fan of their premium nuggets. I gave it like a 6. They were okay. But here we are. I'm doing the review. I'm excited for the sauces. So you got a hot honey. So I guess it's like a honey barbecue with some heat. Hot honey's been really popular lately, but it doesn't look like the hot honey sauce that we've been seeing at other places. And then, you know, you got buffalo and a cinnamon caramel shake. So, yeah. Let's just get this thumbnail and roll into this review. Ooh. This might be a messy situation. All right, that's the best I could do for you. But yep, do I have a fork or something to do this with? I hope. Yes, I do. So, yeah, effective today. Some people got their stuff early. I hadn't seen a review, at least from the people I follow, on the nuggets yet. Of course, someone's going to beat me. These things are going to go off, so it is what it is. But this is my first review of the day. Crumble review coming tomorrow, so just keep an eye out for that. And yeah, so let's go ahead. Buffalo, I'll go with that first. I just like honey things better. Buffalo's okay, and sometimes it wins me over. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If it's more vinegary, I'm not a huge fan. But yeah. Okay. That's more in the middle. That's what I feel like buffalo really is supposed to be right there. A nice burst of vinegar flavor, but also a good amount of heat and tomatoey flavor too. It all kind of just goes well. So I told y'all Chester's and Roy Rogers did really good with their buffalo. Arby's right there with them. Very solid. Good job. Again, buffalo's not my thing per se, but I think they really nailed that. The nuggets actually pretty good too. So honestly, and you get this for $5 with fries. You get 6 pieces for fries, $5. I think that's a really good deal. Arby's always has some really good deals. So for me, I'd have to give that a 10. You know, I think that's just to kind of put into perspective of how good it does with buffalo sauce. I think that's what it really deserves. So now we're going to hot honey, and you know, you got to kind of put it in perspective. Could this be a 10 too? Who knows? Oh, there's a hair that I can't. I swear. And y'all who just get mad at hair getting into things, hair is everywhere. You're eating hair without knowing. So don't you know? Don't get like Karen, you know. That's really good. There's not a lot of heat to it. It's not spicy per se, but the flavor is very sweet, and then you got savory. The flavor doesn't quite burst as much as buffalo, so I'm not gonna be able to give it a 10. But ooh, these are definitely, like, I think the nuggets are definitely different than the ones that you just get. And it might just be the sauce kind of making it more tender. But I really like this. It's got a little bit of spice, but not a lot. I think it is a little more standard. Like, you can get this at most places. Like, that kind of honey barbecue flavor. But both impressive. Very impressive. I'm going to give it a 9 just because I think that buffalo just pops out more. The flavor just kind of bursts out. So it's really just from perspective. but both are very much worth it. I would get them again. Like, I'm probably definitely going to consider the honey barbecue or hot honey. I'll consider that again. So yeah, cinnamon caramel, interesting combination. A lot of places do this stuff, but there's a good look at it. I'm intrigued. I think there was one person who did a really early review. I was unsure if it was going to be a nationwide item or like a test market or regional item. But here we are, you know, it's here, it's nationwide, so good to see. I'll have to be hitting up Richmond at some point to see if there's some new shakes over there too, so keep your eyes posted. But here we go. That's interesting. That is really interesting, because you get that caramel flavor. Of course, it does get weakened by the ice cream, but you do get that caramel flavor, and then you got a good burst of cinnamon. It all works nicely, really nicely. I do kind of feel like it doesn't quite burst in enough, like the flavor's not as strong, but they're both present elements. They're both enjoyable. There have been some Arby shakes I've enjoyed more, like the mocha one, not as much of a fan of that. Chocolate, not as much of a fan. But when you look at orange cream and Andy's Mint, I've really enjoyed those. And even though I would say that Andy's Mint is a little bit weaker on the flavor side, you know, it's not surprising with this. It's good. Is it amazing? No, but it's good. Definitely think it's an interesting combination. Is there anything you could compare it to? Yeah, kind of like a cinnamon bun, but again, you got more of a caramel flavor rather than maple or cream cheese or whatever. Now it's bursting a little more. I think, you know, the more you drink it, the more flavor you get. But for me, I think just the inconsistency there, it'll get like an 8, but it is really good. I do recommend it. Don't miss out on these. You get them at Arby's for a limited time. Can't guarantee how long, but I'd say a couple months and then they're gone. But I would love to see those boneless wings stay on the menu. Of course, I've never had Rally's, so I gotta go try Rally's. Not gonna do a review, don't worry. But this is where it is at. Go to Arby's now. All right, I'll see y'all around. Yee!